These days Alesha Dixon is a household name thanks to her long tenure as a popular judge on Britain's Got Talent. The star, who turns 44 tomorrow, first rose to fame as a teenager with Mystique after a chance meeting at a London dance studio. She had originally planned to train as a PE teacher at Loughborough University, but met fellow singer and aspiring star Sabrina Washington at Dance Attic in Fulham. After recruiting Sue Elise Nash, they formed a group and sold 12 million records worldwide, earning 7 consecutive top 10 singles and performing at the Queen's Jubilee. At the top of her game, in 2004 Alesha was even chosen as the star of N.E.R.D's video to She Wants to Move, and in 2005 she quit the band to go solo. Her first single, Lipstick, from her Fired Up album went to number 14, but when her follow-up Knockdown limped in at number 45, she was savagely dropped by her record label Polydor, an experience she later told the BBC was scary and horrible. But more heartache was to come when within a matter of weeks her husband of just 1 year, So Solid Crew star MC Harvey, admitted had been having an affair with pop stars, the rivals Javine Hilton. The pair met starring in West End musical Daddy Cool and were caught when Javine's ex Carl K.G. Gordon spotted Harvey's car outside her house and phoned Alesha. Devastated, the singer waited all day for her husband to come home so she could ask him face to face, and he didn't try to deny it. He came home that night and I thought smartly, the only way I'm going to get the truth is if I calmly sit down and talk to him, because if he came in and I was a raging bull I'd have got nothing out of him, she told Piers Morgan's Life Stories in 2014. He was really honest because I was really calm. I actually deserve an Oscar for that day that he came home and I asked him if he had an affair. I kept my cool, I was really calm. Everything happens really slowly and I just remember my mum coming in, I remember telling her and I remember my mum breaking down and I was really cool. For Harvey, he admitted that coming clean was the worst thing I ever had to do. Of their 2006 split, the rapper told the James English podcast, "The day I left Javine's house, it was so weird. I'd left her house and I was driving home to my marital home, and as I'm 2 miles from my house, she, Javine, rang me and said, she knows, as I pulled up on my drive." He expected Alesha to be furious, but instead she simply offered him something to eat and sat down to watch the Tyra Banks show. He continued, "When I walked in the front room, Alesha just said to me, 'Do you want some food, Harvey?' And I'm thinking, yeah, of course I will." She was there watching TV when she paused it and my heart sank. She said, "How long has it been going on, Harvey?" And that was it. After 2 days of emotional talks, Harvey left their marital home in Hertfordshire to be with Javine. The following year Javine fell pregnant with their daughter Angel, now 14. Keeping it classy, Alesha refused to start mudslinging, but she was nonetheless devastated. "Anyone who knows me knows that my music career and marriage were the most important things. And I lost them within 2 weeks of each other," she previously told the Mirror. "It was the lowest point of my life. I just kept thinking, what have I done to deserve this? I didn't see the point in living. But not one to go down without a fight." The plucky star decided to take her career in her own hands and signed up for Strictly Come Dancing in 2007, a move that completely transformed her fortunes. "One evening a light bulb went off in my head and the next morning I started making calls, "Starting to make things happen," continued the star, who went on to win the show and spark a bidding war with record companies, including Polydor, all desperate to sign her. In the end she went with Asylum Records and released platinum album The Alesha Show, which spawned hit singles The Boy Does Nothing and Breathe Slow. 2 years later she replaced Arlene Phillips as a judge on Strictly and released her third album, The Entertainer, before joining Britain's Got Talent in 2012. An astute businesswoman, Alesha also released her own jewelry line and perfume and endorsed big brands including Ford, Toblerone and LA Fitness. Thought to be worth around £2.9 million, her career continues to go from strength to strength with judging gigs on America's Got Talent and The Greatest Dancer. Her personal life is also on fire. She has daughters Izura, 9, and Anaya, 3, with dancer Izuka Onanyi, who she met on tour in 2012. At first she played hard to get, but when Izuka nursed her through a broken foot, she knew she had found the one. "I was kind of playing hard to get for about a year. And then I had the foot operation and I couldn't walk and he was literally sleeping on the floor looking after me every day," she told the Jonathan Ross Show. "I was just looking at him thinking, that is for better or for worse, isn't it? I looked to state, he was sleeping on the floor because I was on the couch, I couldn't even get up the stairs. If he can carry me to the toilet then he's a keeper." As for Javine and Harvey, they didn't go the distance, splitting in 2009 with Javine telling Now magazine she knew their romance was doomed from the start. "I suppose our relationship was never going to last, with the pressures of everything," she said at the time, adding that she did Alesha a favor. But Alesha never doubted she would bounce back. Speaking about her unquestionable tenacity in the face of adversity, Alesha said the key to success is to never give up. "Personally, I never stopped believing in myself," she told the BBC of the dark times. "I never lost the desire to want to carry on in music, that's all I know, all I've ever dreamed of doing, it's all I've ever wanted to do, so, I think, never give up." Who was your favorite couple of the noughties? Have your say in the comments section below.